name is Lisa Miele, and I am the director of the Low Vision Resource Center and Owl Radio. And we want to welcome you today to the online recorded version of the 23rd Annual Low Vision Expo. The Low Vision Resource Center has been putting on the expo for the last 23 years, and this was our very first online version of it, thanks to the San Antonio Lighthouse for the Blind. I want to introduce to you Shirley Crandall from the San Antonio Lighthouse and have her tell you more about their programming.
Thanks, Lisa. San Antonio Lighthouse for the Blind and Visually Impaired's Rehabilitation Department is a nonprofit providing programs for all ages, such as independent living skills, technology training, job placement, and much more. To learn about all of our free services, visit salighthouse.org or call 210-531-1547.
Hope that you enjoy the programs that we're putting on the YouTube channels of both of our organizations, as well as our podcast page. For those of you not familiar with Owl Radio, we provide 24/7 access to the written word for those who cannot read on their own due to print impairment or visual impairment. If you would like to learn more about it, please visit www.owlradio.org or feel free to call us at 210-829-4223. Enjoy the incredible programs that took place at the 23rd Annual Expo, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
I'm here to talk to you about SeniorPlanet and what we do. Older Adult Technology Services is the company, is our parent company. SeniorPlanet is the program. So I have a slideshow presentation, and I'm going to share my screen here. So this is who we are, SeniorPlanet. This is one of our latest flyers that you're going to see out. This is where we're just telling people to learn something new. It has our hotline number and our website. Founded in 2004, the New York City-based nonprofit and social change organization Older Adult Technology Services, or OATS, has taught over 30,000 free technology classes to people over the age of 60. And in the process, we've been experimenting extensively with strategies to address social isolation, learning important lessons about program models, training methodology, and outcome measurements. So our mission and philosophy is basically harnessing the power of technology to change the way we age. We use technology as a conduit to empowerment. We realize there's no one-size-fits-all approach to successful technology training. Our goal is to be inclusive, participant-driven, and have active learning. We have 5 impact areas, and we understand that metrics matter. So our 5 impact areas, and these are the lectures that we have, are financial security, civic engagement, social engagement, health and wellness, creative expression, and lifelong learning. Our national organization, we're fortunate to be here physically in San Antonio, we're in Colorado, we're in California, and the New York area and upstate New York area. So physically, when we were doing in-person classes, we weren't in a whole lot of places. Then we made that move, and now we are virtually. So our afternoon lectures include participants from Wisconsin, Canada, all over North America and the United States. They come to our classes. And how do we build that community? How do we maintain that community online? And so I'm here to kind of help share our story and then answer any questions you might have in terms of how do we create that community for our organization, or if you're a participant, how do I stay engaged with my with those offering virtual programming. So the one thing that we saw was that 86%, when we did our surveys, felt more connected, or seniors felt more connected to the world around them. 78 were more confident in connecting with friends and family, and 82% felt better equipped to find resources online. And then the most important for us, because we want to combat social isolation, is 81% felt less alone. And this is our goal, is to harness that power to bring people out of social isolation. The thing about doing work virtually and creating community online is understanding that there are going to be barriers. So, some of the barriers that we found are digital fluency, of course, accessibility, security, and privacy. So, fortunately, we had Zoom. That's where most of our classes are held on. Our afternoon lectures are done on our Zoom line. Our special events are done on our Zoom line. And so we had to do what most of you have had to do, is teach our clients, teach our students how to use Zoom. So Senior Planet offers at least 4 times nationally, so that's 4 different regions, offers some sort of Zoom class, either an all things Zoom, a how to host a Zoom, are the 2 most popular ones that we do. So we host Zoom classes at least 4 times a week, so that people can get familiar with Zoom, feel comfortable using Zoom to attend these classes. And that's where we have that aspect. The other thing is we have to know what devices that people are using, if they're on their phone, on a tablet, on their laptop. Accessibility is one of the issues we are addressing, because we know that a lot of people don't have wireline or broadband internet and are using mobile data. So we try and ask those questions in our classes to understand what our students are using. And then, of course, we want to stress security and privacy, because once you have people getting online, we make sure that we let them know about phishing scams and other scams that will come up for new users if they're a new user online. So the other thing about barriers is that there are some cognitive and learning abilities that slow with age, and you have to remember that patience is key. So remember that patience is key. Reduce the distractions for your students. If you are a student that wants to attend the class, make sure you reduce your distractions also, if it's getting a headset or setting up a room, so that you can fully engage in that virtual online community that you have. um, the other thing is, your instructor, or as an instructor, you should have built-in repetition, and you should review offering support materials. That's key when you're doing it. If you are a student and you're kind of hesitant to go online classes because maybe you feel the instructor is talking too fast, or there's things you don't understand, from the what I offer, and most of us at Senior Planet, is we ask them on the onset to kind of share anything that might be a hindrance to attending the classes. I'm teaching an Android Essentials tablet program, and this is the tablet. It's a part of our ACOG, and San Antonio Lighthouse helped us find participants to be part of this program. Uh, my students come in and they tell me, uh, I have low vision. Where do I go in the settings to make sure that I can see, and I can increase this? Or my hand, I have tremors in my hand. How do I use the voice assistant? So if you tell the instructor, most of them should be versed in helping that. We do offer classes in Spanish. We do offer classes regarding graphic design tools, contacting your lawmakers, using your iPhone, using your Samsung or your Android phone. We do one on Google Suite also. So if you're a big Google user, you can do that. We offer one on YouTube, messaging apps, and it's all we have a curriculum team that does this all out of New York. So it's very well done. So I invite you to come to one of our classes. I host a class every Tuesdays and Thursdays. The topics change from 3 to 4, but we start our programming at 2 p.m. The most popular class is probably the one on the G Suite, the Google Suite, because so many people now have a Gmail account, and there's so many apps associated with that that they can use. So that's a very popular class. The other class is people are really getting into that graphic design tools class, which includes Canva, um, Shutterfly, and the Google slideshow aspect. So those are two popular classes. We also do classes on crowdfunding for causes or crowdfunding for entrepreneurs also. And it's all part of our 5 impact areas on financial security, um, creative, impact area in engaging health and wellness. So we do offer that. Thank y'all so much. I see that the link is up for Sunny Melendrez's class that's coming up next. Vanessa, if you can reach out to me, if you know people or a group that might be eligible for that tablet program, if we start that up in the spring, because that would be very helpful. If we have a list of people already, that'll help us get the funding we need. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Phyliss, and thank you everyone for joining. And
here's our information for Senior Planet.
The phone number for Senior Planet San Antonio is 210-504-4862. Our speaker, Phyliss Villagran, may be reached at her email pvigran@oats.org. You can explore their website's virtual programming at https://seniorplanet.org/get-involved/online/. You can view Zoom tutorials at https://seniorplanet.org/Zoom-2/. That was the number 2. And you can view Tech Tips video tutorials at https://seniorplanet.org/videos, which is a great place to explore on your own.